Global uh, degree from Deakin University. Am I right?
That's right, Soumya. Thanks.
Yes. Firstly, thank you so much for doing this over a weekend evening, Aditya. We really appreciate it. So, to the viewers, you are going to get inspired and going to get so much insights about how upgrad works actually when you enroll into a program. So, let's dive into first about who Aditya is. So, Aditya, can you give a little gist about your professional background to the viewers, please?
Sure, Soumya. Thanks. So, of course, presently, of course, I've transitioned to the corporate. It's been a year. Prior to that, I've got around 22 years plus of military experience. I was with the Indian Navy, and as part of my transition effort, actually, I mean, it was a call, which I took. I did my job, served the nation, had a really good time, very satisfying 22 years. But yes, it was. I think it was a calling, and I chose to move to the corporate. And when you transition, like we always do, you have to prepare. Whether it's operation, you prepare. When you're transitioning, you prepare. And so, as part of my transition journey, I chose the global MBA program. And when I look back, it's been a while now. A lot of water's flown under the bridge, and somewhere way back in when was it? It would be 22, right? 22, 23, 20. Sorry, my bad. 21, 21 to 22, 22 to 23. So in 21, one of my colleagues, he actually was undergoing the Liverpool program, and that's when I came to know. I'd actually opted for the Liverpool program, and then, of course, I connected with Aman. He was my counselor. I'm not recalling his surname right now, but great guy. And I would say he really. So we debated, the pros and cons of maybe going in for the Liverpool program and the Deakin program, and somehow he felt because with my work experience 22 plus years, uh, Deakin would be a better choice. And what a journey! I mean, what a journey it has been. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for that introduction. So, coming to your main experience, how can you tell a little about your enrollment process during upgrad's course?
Yeah, most certainly. I think it was fairly comfortable in the sense. So I got referred through my colleague, as I mentioned.
Okay.
Of course, he was in the Liverpool program. I joined the Deakin program. Uh, Remote learning was something new for me, and while little experience of the collab environment had happened during COVID. So I think Aman walked me well through it, and of course, I think at least one thing had been made very clear that it's not going to be easy, right? It's while it's a remote, I think it's a very connected. It's a very connected program. The LMS portal has been good, was good. The deliverables are definitely, see, IMT was a good program, but I think if I compare the two, Deakin was a much more challenging program. But then again, I think the IMT journey helped us prepare for the next 1 year of Deakin. So I would say the onboarding process was fairly comfortable, and mm, I mean, payment options were convenient again. I mean, because I had chosen to do this at such a drop of a hat, so I was pretty happy to have a credit card payment option, and that's how I had enrolled. Actually, I just paid through my cards, swiped my cards, and yes, started off with the program. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Sounds good. So, can you tell us a little about your during upgrad journey? As in, understand that you're a working professional. So, can you tell us a little about your work-life balance? How did you manage that, and what were the projects that were given to you, and how was the curriculum, faculty, etc.? So, something about that.
So yeah, so man, thanks for that. So see, the journey is see any program. First of all, I think to all the prospective learners, one thing I would like to tell them is it's not an easy program, and you will have to do some serious time management, and you'll actually have to do it for 2 years, especially if you're going for the full program. For some of the guys who will be doing the IMT, followed by Deacon. Mm, the submissions are time bound. You need to do them on time. But see, I was holding a full time job, right, and that also in uniform. But if I could do it, I'm sure many of you will be able to do it. There was good support. I think the strongest link actually is your mentor. Sorry, your buddy. My bad. the upgrad buddy. So I think the buddy plays an important role. I had a good rapport with my buddies, and I think they really used to be, on their toes. One thing, yes, I mean, I would say on the lighter side. I mean, uh, having them not available on the weekends used to be a bit of a challenge, because invariably, the submissions used to be lining up either on a Monday or a Wednesday, if I remember correctly, during the
Yeah.
curriculum. So, but yeah, I mean, technical glitches here and there apart, again, I think it was a fairly good journey, and people have been pretty responsive. And I mean, personally, while see, I mean, like any other, I would say, program or any other institution, you would always, coin has got two faces. But personally, I had a very satisfying journey with the program.
Okay, sounds fair. And I'm really happy that you shared your honest feedback, and we'll work on bettering it. So, thank you for that. So, can you talk a little about what was the standout point in this whole course that you opted for? What is that highlight you remember and you enjoyed doing?
See, the standard point would be, I think the content is very contemporary. It's been curated very well. Having yeah, even the first year, like IMT, we covered, I think, all the very relevant topics right now in the industry. So one is the theory part, right, which is the what you need to learn as part of the theory, and second used to be the submissions, which were very, very, I would say, industry related, very contemporary again. And the other, I think, a great part of the program was, the engagement which we used to have with the faculty as well as with industry leaders. So some great industry thought leaders. Same thing, I think, worked very well during Deakin also, because one thing is understanding the concepts, the models, right? And So there are some key words, which I picked up during the program, and which I feel hold so much of relevance today. So whether it is, the transformation, the disruptive transformation which is taking place because of artificial intelligence, or sustainability, right? Equity and inclusion, and we so there was something which we did on high performance organizations. Like in today's day and age, what would actually make a company very agile? So while the building blocks always will be, things like sales, marketing, HR, finance, but there are certain key enablers which are very relevant today. So I personally feel, I think it was good that, I underwent the program so late as part of my journey, because till the time I was a military leader, I was pretty well equipped over there. But when I had to step out, right, for the
Hmm.
corporate world, I think this worked out to be a great program. Yeah.
दैट्स ग्रेट एंड ऑल्सो बहुत लोगों के माइंड में ऐसा होता है कि यार ऑन कैंपस एमबीए ही करेंगे, ऑनलाइन एमबीए पे आज तक ऐसा एकदम ट्रस्ट नहीं होता. सो आई वांट टू नो फ्रॉम यू कि व्हाट वाज योर थॉट प्रोसेस व्हेन यू चोज एन ऑनलाइन एमबीए.
Uh, See, the reason why I chose an online MBA was because there was no way I could have actually done an offline MBA.
या.
Right? That was one. Second thing, of course, see, there were some boot camps planned, but you know, for whatever reason,
Hmm.
uh, one I think happened, some did not happen, but there was enough contact. I mean, there was enough contact in terms of, see, of what you need, a physical connect or a physical contact. We found that, I think one thing I cannot complain about is the number of doubt clearing sessions which we used to have throughout, and the number of times it used to happen at odd hours, because we had a group which was outside India. They needed a particular time, so that way I think the faculty and staff showed a lot of flexibility, and in today's day and age, actually, I think, see, the hybrid program works well, and especially since I think, the UGC has come out with this mandate now. I mean, the physical. It's not about the physical attendance now. It's about the degree, and it's obviously about your performance and evaluation. And you're submitting a report. It's undergoing, that Turnitin test. I mean, you're being checked for plagiarism. Now we've got another monkey on the back, right? GPT is here. That
Yeah.
makes things even tougher. But again, the evaluation process is so stringent. So I honestly, I see no difference, and it's so close to the way you actually work today.
Hmm.
I mean, work is hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Many people are actually working from home also, even now. So in from that point of view, I think I mean it was good. So of course, I mean, see, going to attending physical classes at times, yes, I mean, if you ask me, yes, it would have its advantage. So I think the immersion program, the opportunity which is being given at the end of the course, in a way, maybe it makes up for that. So yes, I think on the whole, the content curation and the way the I would say everything has been organized, this is fairly is quite good. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks for that. And now we are almost toward the end of the Q&A round. So could you tell us about the post-upgrad journey, as in the skills you acquired and how did you implement those in your current job role? And if there was any outcome received by you, be it soft skills or technical skills. So something about that.
Yes, so I'll share with you. I made some great connects during the 2 year journey. Mm. Something very interesting which I've figured out, as part of the curriculum. So something like LinkedIn. LinkedIn was not really my cup of tea. Maybe till 2.5, 3 years back. So suddenly I realized, networking is so important. To the extent that I made it a point that I felt, LinkedIn was actually something which needed some serious investment in, and it works. Trust me, it works. And uh, the faculty was very helpful. As a matter of fact, I'm connected with the entire faculty through LinkedIn, and the amazing people. They do manage to take out time to reply back when you have any queries or something. And I think other than that, I would say that. So see, I am actually a cybersecurity person, a professional, and the idea of getting the management education was to make sure that when you step out, you you don't you are not found wanting in any way. So while 22 years of work ex was there, uh, but the 2 year program actually maybe helped me really figure out what my transferable skills were, right? Added on a few more things. And I think the best part, I mean, the best part of what happened is, becoming alumni of two great institutions, IMT Ghaziabad, the Deakin University. As a matter of fact, I had the opportunity to visit the Deakin Gift City campus on 10th of January this year. It
That's
was the
great.
inauguration. Yeah, we managed to get ourselves invited over. It was great to be there for the inauguration. After that, being a cybersecurity professional, I have also been part of webinar. I mean, Deacon asked me to join a webinar on their masters in cybersecurity. So it was great to be a part of that. So I mean, I in no way feel that a physical program or say a virtual program actually makes any things different in any way. The support from Deakin is still there. They have a placement program, right? We are enrolled, we are registered for that, right? So I mean, there's a lot of news which keeps coming from that portal. So on the whole, I would say the transition journey was made very smooth, and yeah, the 2 year program. I mean, I would say the IMT Ghaziabad and Deakin Global MBA program powered by upGrad. Yeah, I think it was a great journey.
Okay, great. Thanks for sharing your insights and experiences. One last thing, what advice would you give to young professionals like me and many others who are watching this live right now?
Well, I would like to just tell you one line, which is from Mr. Ronnie Screwwala's book, "Skill It, Kill It." I mean, keep skilling it and keep killing it, because you have to keep learning,
Yeah,
right? Evolve or perish, as they say. And the world is rapidly changing. So I mean, my I would say my upskilling journey doesn't end over here, it continues. And that's what I would advise everyone. And other thing what I would like to tell you is that many a times during the program one felt, okay man, maybe I need to give up now. Don't give up. And I think time management, a few things which will make sure that you succeed. Yeah.
amazing. All of it makes sense, and I'm thrilled to have this conversation with you. It's been a pleasure actually to have spoken with you and to hear about your learning experience. So thank you so much. We are almost at the end of the live session. If any of the viewers have any questions and queries, they can reach out to Aditya Varma or us or from DMs or comment section, and we'll be answering all your questions. Aditya, again, thank you so much. It was pleasure talking to you. Have a great weekend and day ahead.
Thanks, Romeo. Thank you so much. And
Thank
thank you
you.
to you and Team upGrad.